Hello and hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's video on English for Business UEB 3112. How are you everyone? I hope you're doing good. And in this week, we're going to talk about pitching, which is selling your business. Alright, so for Pitch Perfect, sell your business. Okay, I'm referring to my iPad, so if my eyes looks down, I'm sorry. So in Pitch Perfect Sell Your Business trilogy, we're going to do three things. First is we're going to talk about presentation or business pitching. Second, we're going to talk about how to create my pitch deck. And third and lastly is how you want to present your pitching in front of me and your other friends. Alright, so for this episode, Pitch It, we're going to talk about pitch. So what is pitching? So pitching is basically pitching is basically you selling your own story for your business. Pitch is equals to story. So let's say if you want to pitch to me about your business, so you tell me about your business. Let's say if you like to do business about sushi, so why you want to start a business about sushi. So that's pitching. So make all of your story very personal to you so that you can reach to the audience and why they want to invest or they want to come to your business. Alright, greetings. Remember, when you want to start your business pitching, you have to greet your audience. Know your audience. Let's say the audience is your investor. You can say, "Good morning, Mr. or Mrs. Smith," or "Good morning, fellow investors," and to all my fellow friends that's here today. So make sure you greet accordingly. Greet according if it's in the morning, good morning. In the evening, good evening. Or if it's in any time of the day, good day. So remember to greet. Budi bahasa budaya kita. Alright, and also have your tagline. Like Nike also has their own tagline, "Just do it." So this tagline has to be catchy. Mesti bunyi macam senang orang nak ingat because you want people to remember your business. That is what important in your business pitching. A good tagline. Punchy. Orang ingat je tagline tu, ingat your business. So that is how you want to do your pitching. Make sure you have your own tagline. Okay, next. Story. Make sure your story is in your heart. You can tell the story to your investors or siapa-siapa yang kat depan you. You need to tell the story that is dramatic and also hits to your heart. Let's say I am going to start a sushi business. So I'm going to tell a story about my trip to Japan and how my trip to Japan inspired me to start my business. Let's say I really like the salmon, the fresh salmon in Japan, and I'm inspired by the taste of amazing cuisine in Japan, and I want to bring that flavor to Malaysia. Hence why I'm doing this sushi shop, which is called Sushi Hustle, where you eat the sushi very fresher than my laundry. It can be like that, you know. Selling a story ataupun jual cerita ataupun jual business, jual your cerita to your audience so that they can feel apa yang you cakap. Let's say if you want to start a business, a business of selling maybe kuih penyaram. Like you can say, "I wanted to start this business of kuih penyaram because my grandfather likes to make this kuih, and every time when I eat it, I remember of the good memories that I have with my grandfather, and I want to share it to all of you because my grandfather uses this special ingredient that is not, that is very unique than our other competitors." It can be like that. So remember to make your story as dramatic as possible on why you want to start the business and what does this business means to you. Next, we're going to talk about how are you different in business, right? In business, there's a lot of other things that is the same as others. Let's say we're talking about phones. If you talk about a phone, what other brands in your mind? It can be Apple, it can be Samsung, Huawei, Realme, or any other brands. But how does Apple distinguish or is different from Samsung or different from other brands? So you must in this story, you actually have to have this one uniqueness that other brands doesn't have. Like Apple, they have their own ecosystem, whereas Huawei and Samsung, they have, but it's not solid enough. Okay, so this is the kind of uniqueness that you actually have to remember when you want to create your own business. Like, let's bring it down, maybe not phone, like sushi. How does my sushi is different from the others? Like sushi, my sushi hustle is different from sushi mentai. It's different from maybe sushi king. Maybe I can say that, hey, my sushi is very, very cheap compared to others, but the taste is exquisite. It's very, very good. So you pay less for better quality. So that can be your unique selling point. How are you different from other competitors? Can. Alright, next, growth plan. So if investors want to invest in your business cannot remain like it is for a long period of time. Let's say I want to sell sushi. Takkan I want to just sell sushi in one place. I will sell sushi, maybe I'm going to start here in Kuching and I'm going to expand these places, maybe in Sarawak first for the first 5 years, and then maybe internationally, maybe to Indonesia, maybe to Brunei, or maybe to other places. So remember, you must have a growth plan because business is ever evolving, selalu bertukar. So kalau you actually dalam satu comfort zone, you won't expand or you won't know your potential. Kan? Who knows? In the future you might be able to, sell your products dekat luar. Contohnya you want to sell kuih penyaram just now. Tak tahu, mana tahu in the future, in maybe another 5 years, semua orang akan, even dekat UK also want to have your kuih penyaram. Who knows? Right? So remember to have growth plan. How you are going to grow from year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. Because business is ever evolving. Selalu je akan berevolusi. So you cannot just stay in the same place. Alright. Next, talk about your team. So who is in your team? Like a business, although it's sole proprietorship, although it's partnership, a business cannot stand alone on its own. Hanya dengan satu orang sahaja. Cannot. You must have a team. So who is in your team and how are they, important to your business? Contohnya, okay, my business is sushi just now. So dalam my team, I actually have Jessica Alba as my human resource officer. Next is maybe Kristen Stewart as my HR officer, and so on and so forth. Because like I said just now, a business cannot survive on its own. It must have its own team. Alright? Next, when you want to finish your business pitching, you must have call to action. Call to action here can be very, 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 very simple. Okay, for example, thank you everyone for watching my business pitching. If you want to know more about a business or you want to contact us if you want to invest in our business, remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow our social media postings. Like we are available in TikTok, we are available in Facebook, we are available in all social media platforms for you to reach out to us. So if you want to know more about a business, feel free to reach out to us. Yeah, something like that. Next is the end game. Its most important thing is the end game is to conclude your business pitching. Dalam your business pitching tu kena ada conclusion lah. So basically you have to conclude and put a punchline or return back to the introduction on why you want to start your business. You actually have to end strong so that people remember your business. And that's it. I know this presentation is not that long, but remember these 5 tips I put up to you. I akan ulang balik. I will rehearse back with you. I will repeat it back to you. First is, a pitching is a story. Next, you must have greeting and tagline. Next, have your own story. Make sure the story is dramatic. Next, how are you different from the other competitors? After that, what is your growth plan? The next one is your team. Call to action, and it's strong with your own end game. I hope this video is helpful for you all, and let's hop into the next video after this. All right, thank you everyone, and have a good day.